This exercise is the barbell clean, or the clean. It's implied that it's a barbell if a different implement is not specified. The clean is the first half of the clean and jerk, which is an Olympic weightlifting movement, an event actually done in the Summer Olympic Games, called the clean and jerk, where you're taking a barbell that's placed on the floor, and in two movements, the clean, bringing the bar up to your shoulders, and the jerk, pressing it up overhead. We're going to focus on the clean here now. Now, Olympic lifts are extraordinarily complex activities. They take literally, in some cases, decades to master. So this is not designed to be a comprehensive lesson on how to do these properly, but just an introduction, going over some of the basic fundamental aspects of the form of this exercise, and give you the opportunity to start doing them with some idea of what you're actually supposed to be doing. Now, ideally, you're performing this exercise with the rubberized plates on the platform. A lot of commercial fitness establishments do not have that equipment, so you have to improvise, but I'm going to be demonstrating with the rubberized plates here today. It's important that you're properly warmed up before undertaking any activity such as this, or any resistance training activity really. So make sure you take the time to warm up properly. It's also important that you learn the form before you worry about the amount of weight you're lifting. And with Olympic lifts and their variations, they're designed to be done as fast and explosively as possible, but again, learn the proper form first before you worry about doing them as explosively as you possibly can. Now, I'm going to go through the basic aspects of the form here without a barbell, and then we'll actually demonstrate a few repetitions from the front and side just to give you some idea of what's going on here with the clean. Now, you want to have a barbell placed as such on the ground. I'm going to mimic using an imaginary barbell here that you're going to be holding, or starting with right in front of the body, in about a half to 3/4 squat position, depending on your flexibility and length of limbs, etc. Your feet are going to be in a narrow stance, hip width apart, give or take. You're going to be holding the bar with an overhand grip, a pronated grip, with your thumbs around the bar, either in hook fashion or just in regular closed grip fashion. You don't want an open grip for this exercise. The squat position fundamentally is the same as any other squat. The feet will be flat and even on the ground, chest will be out, back will be arched. Ankles, knees, and hips will be flexed. Knees stay over your feet when viewed from the front. Head and eyes stay level. I might be moving my head to address the camera during this period of instruction, but understand when doing these, your head and eyes should always be looking in the neutral level, straight ahead orientation. Now, you're going to grip the bar about shoulder width apart, maybe an inch or two wider. Hands will be outside the width of your legs. Elbows will be rotated outward and fully extended. From this position, you're going to, and I'll go through this in slow motion first, pull the bar off the ground as if you were doing a deadlift to clear the knees, keeping the bar fairly close to your body. Once you feel that bar contact the bottom part of your thighs, you initiate the second pull. And there's not a discrete transition between the two. You don't pause with it there. But you go from a moderate speed pull, once you master this, to an exceptionally fast pull, where you're extending the ankles, knees, and hips. And as you extend the ankles, knees, and hips, and your body comes upright, you augment that upward force generated up on the bar by the extension of your legs, transmitted through your torso and your arms to the bar, by flexing your elbows, keeping the bar close to the front of your torso. When it gets to about sternum level, keeping your elbows nice and high, you're going to pull yourself under the bar, shooting your elbows forward, catching the bar in the front squat rack position, right across the top of your shoulders, and in a front squat. So let me go through this slowly just to give you something to match up with all those words I just said. First pull gets it above the knees. Second pull gets it up to the sternum. Just like so. Another example here. From the side. Notice chest stays out, back stays arched. When viewed from the side, elbows are slightly forward of the wrists in the bar. Head and eyes stay in a neutral position. Just like so. And when you catch it in the front squat, elbows are forward, Ankles, knees, and hips are flexed. Knees stay over the feet, chest is out, back is arched. Knees recover to a standing position. Now, we'll do a couple examples here with the barbell. Narrow stance, about hip width apart. Set your grip evenly. You don't want to be gripping it like this. You want your grip centered on the bar, just outside the shoulder width. Closed grip. Elbows pointing outward. Feet flat on the ground. Chest out, back arched, head and eyes level. Recover to a standing position. Another example here for you. Just like so. I'll show you a couple reps viewed from the side. Remember, feet stay flat and even on the ground as you're pulling upward, and your knees don't track inward, like so, or outward at any point when you're pulling, catching, squatting, etc. Wrist is still slightly behind the shoulders when viewed from the side. Chest is out, back is arched. Elbows are rotated outward. Do one more up here. And that is a barbell clean.